Have you ever wondered why a dream can feel more real than waking life? Why a single symbol that appears in your sleep can shake your heart for days? To most, dreams are illusions, random images from a restless mind. But for the mystics, they are messages written in a secret language. A language that does not speak with words but with symbols. A language that Ibn Arabi called the imagination of God reflected in the soul. He taught that what you see in a dream is not meaningless. It is the unveiling of hidden truths. Because the soul does not speak like the tongue. It speaks in mirrors, in images, in signs. When you dream of water, it is not only water. It is life, mercy, knowledge, depending on the state of your heart. When you dream of a journey, it is not only travel. It is your path, your becoming, your destiny calling you forward. Ibn Arabi said that every soul has its own dictionary of symbols. No book can translate it for you, because your dreams speak your language, the private dialogue between you and the divine. And yet, there is a deeper truth. Dreams are not only about you, they are windows into another dimension, a meeting ground where the visible and the invisible embrace. The mystics call this realm the Barzakh, the isthmus between worlds where spirit and matter overlap, where time bends, and where the soul learns to read its own hidden script. This is why Ibn Arabi insisted, if you want to know yourself, if you want to know your Lord, pay attention to your dreams. Because the soul is always speaking. You only need to learn how to listen. Have you ever wondered why a dream can sometimes feel more real than the moment you are living right now? Why a single symbol, a face, or a place from your dream can stay with you for days, even years, echoing in your memory like a hidden truth. For many people, dreams are dismissed as random sparks of the brain, chaotic images with no meaning. But the mystics always saw dreams differently. To them, dreams are not distractions of the night. They are the hidden gates of the soul. And Ibn Arabi, the great Sufi master, said something extraordinary, that dreams are the imagination of God reflected in the human heart. What does this mean? It means that when you dream, you are not simply wandering in illusions. You are walking inside a sacred script, a script written not with ink, but with light and shadow, with water and fire, with faces and voices. Each image you encounter is more than what it seems. The water you see is not only water. It could be mercy washing over your soul. It could be knowledge flowing into your mind. Or it could be the very life force of your spirit calling you to awaken. This is the secret of dreams. They do not speak the language of the tongue. They speak the language of symbols, and symbols are mirrors. They show you truths that your waking mind cannot hold. Ibn Arabi taught that every soul carries its own dictionary of symbols. Your dream may not mean the same as mine because your soul speaks to you in a language that only you can understand. This is why he warned, do not rush to books for interpretations. The true interpreter of your dream is your own heart, because the dialogue is not between you and the world, it is between you and the divine. Think of it this way. When you dream of a journey, it is not only travel. It may be your destiny calling you forward. When you dream of a stranger handing you light, it may be your inner knowledge finally revealing itself. When you dream of loss, it may be your soul teaching you the meaning of surrender. Dreams are not accidents, they are appointments, meetings arranged by the soul to remind you of who you really are. And Ibn Arabi believed that if we learn to listen to this hidden language, we will begin to recognize our true essence. But there is more. Dreams are not only about you, they are not locked inside your private world. They are also bridges between realms, gateways to what the mystics call the Barzakh, the meeting ground between the visible and the invisible, where matter and spirit embrace, where time bends, and where the soul rehearses truths too vast for the waking mind. In this sense, every dream is both a reflection and a revelation. It reflects your state, your fears, your desires. but it also reveals glimpses of the eternal. That is why, when you wake up from a dream, you sometimes feel as if you were touched by something greater than yourself. Ibn Arabi said, "The dream world is the middle world, where meanings take on forms. And when you see these forms, you are not just watching images, you are reading signs. Signs that point back to the deepest part of yourself. Signs that whisper truths the waking world often hides." So I ask you again, what are dreams? Are they illusions? Or are they the secret letters of the soul waiting to be read? Perhaps the answer is this: every dream is an invitation to see, to awaken, to remember. And if you accept it, you may find that the dream is not less real than life itself. In fact, life may be the dream, and the dream may be the moment you finally begin to wake. When you dream of water, it is never just water. It may wash over you as a river of mercy, or descend as a rain of knowledge, or cleanse you in the ocean of purification. Sometimes it is the very life force of your soul. When you dream of fire, it is not simply fire. It can burn as passion, ignite as love, test you as trial, or consume as destruction. Yet sometimes it glows as divine light, a flame that guides instead of destroys. Ibn Arabi taught that every soul carries its own secret vocabulary. No dictionary on earth, no interpreter outside can fully translate what your dream means. Because your dreams speak in your language, the private dialogue between your heart and the divine. This is why the mystics reminded us, if you wish to understand your dreams, first you must understand yourself, because the symbol is only a mirror, and the reflection is always shaped by the one who gazes. But dreams are not only about you. They are more than your fears, your memories, your desires. They are the bridge between two dimensions, the visible and the invisible. The mystics call this place Barzakh, the isthmus between worlds. It is not earth, not heaven, but the seam where they meet. It is where matter and spirit overlap, where the waking and the unseen embrace. So a dream is not an escape from reality. It is reality itself, but speaking in another tongue. Ibn Arabi explained that the cosmos itself is imagination, and that our dreams are echoes of this greater imagination. They are rehearsals of truths too vast for the waking mind to perceive. Think of it this way: life is a stage, and dreams are the rehearsals where the soul practices the script before it is performed in waking reality. Think of your dreams as mirrors. Some shine with joy, others tremble with fear. Some reveal hidden wounds you tried to forget, while others offer fleeting glimpses of divine love. A friend who betrays you in a dream, a path that crumbles beneath your feet, a stranger who hands you a light. These are not random illusions. They are mirrors reflecting your state of being and showing you who you are becoming. Ibn Arabi believed that through dreams, the soul converses with itself, and in that secret conversation, the presence of God becomes visible. Dreams are letters written by the unseen, but delivered through your own heart. They reveal not only what you are, but also what you are meant to be. So what then are dreams? They are not fantasies, they are lessons. Every symbol is a message. Every image is a guidepost. Every story is a call to awaken. Ibn Arabi said, "If you want to know yourself and if you want to know your Lord, pay attention to your dreams." Because the hidden language of the soul is always speaking. It whispers through water, through fire, through friends and strangers, through paths that rise and paths that fall. The only question is, are you ready to listen? To listen is not only to hear, it is to awaken. It is to read the secret book written in your heart. And once you begin to listen, you will realize something profound, that your dreams are not less real than life itself. Perhaps life itself is the dream, and it is through your dreams that you are finally invited to wake.